actually be making your yeast infection worse. Watch this short presentation to the end to discover how you too, in as little as 12 hours, can have relief and a permanent natural cure for your yeast infection. And the best part? It's 100% safe and drug-free. No matter if you're a long-term sufferer, no matter if you're thinking, how can a natural remedy be any better than the medication you're already taking? No matter your age or gender, yeast infections affect men, women, and children. Or if you've tried everything else. In fact, if you follow and put into action what I say in this video, you, like hundreds of people before you, will be cured of your yeast infection. You will be healthier, happier, and even better, you'll have your lifestyle freedom again. But I have to warn you, I don't know how long this presentation will be online. I'm giving away some free and hard-to-find information that pharmaceutical companies don't want you to hear. So keep watching while it's still online and still free. Now, maybe you're thinking you've seen and heard all there is to know about yeast infections and how to cure them. Yet I can guarantee you that you've never seen these little-known secrets on how anyone can cure their yeast infection naturally and fast. Get ready to be shocked by what I will reveal to you today, including one natural remedy you can find for less than $1 in your local grocery store. First, I need to tell you a story. It's one that brings back bad memories for me. I wasn't always an expert. In fact, I was a lot like you. I spent years suffering from chronic yeast infections. Some days the irritation and discomfort was so bad, I couldn't leave the house. It put pressure on my marriage, as I didn't want my husband to touch me. I felt so ashamed. I was prescribed a variety of different drugs from the doctor, and some did work temporarily. But I was distressed and frustrated because usually the infection would return with even more irritation and discomfort, not to mention the side effects. I remember the day it all changed, the day I hit rock bottom. You need to know how bad it had to get before I discovered the stuff I'm going to share with you today, the strategy that allows me to live a happy life without living with the pain and discomfort of a chronic yeast infection. It was a cold December day. I had just arrived home from yet another doctor's visit. I felt depressed and alone. I sat down at the kitchen table. In front of me was an envelope. Hesitantly, I opened it. My heart sunk as I read. It was divorce papers and a small note from my husband. In total shame and with a feeling of absolute desperation, I just went into the living room, fell to my knees, and sobbed uncontrollably. So I guarantee you, when I tell you I hit rock bottom, my rock bottom was beyond low. My yeast infection was not only causing me an immense amount of pain and discomfort and embarrassment, it had now ruined my marriage. I had to do something. That night, while I lie alone in bed, I declared war on my yeast infection. I vowed to myself that I would do anything in my power to cure my yeast infection and take my life back, or die trying. I spent hours researching, reading books, articles, everything I could get my hands on, and I uncovered something truly remarkable, something so-called experts are trying to hide from us. And the good news for you is this. Not only did I figure out how to cure yeast infections permanently, I also discovered how to cure them 100% naturally with immediate results. I was just a normal person, a lot like you, who went through hell. And because of my experience going through all that pain and suffering, I discovered a system. I'll share my secret with you in a moment, so keep watching. First, I need to squash a common and dangerous lie that myself and many others fell for years, and the real reason you're struggling to cure your yeast infection. Governments and pharmaceutical companies are lying to you and ripping you off. Fact, every year Americans alone spend over $2 billion on anti-yeast infection products, of which most fail miserably. Trust me, I've tried a ton of them. Current government health policies are creating a nation that is getting sicker and sicker. Why? Whose health are they looking after? Yours? Or that of the pharmaceutical companies that earn billions of dollars from you every year? Have you ever wondered why health-giving vitamins, minerals, and other extremely powerful natural remedies that have proven to work are not only pushed aside, but are discouraged? After years of research, I personally believe that the government and pharmaceutical companies care more about the fact that they will lose billions of dollars if you discover the truth, that you don't need prescription medicine anywhere near as much as you think. And especially if you learn how to prevent illnesses from occurring to begin with, they'll lose even more money. The truth is, pharmaceutical companies make the majority of their money from providing treatments that require you to keep paying money on an ongoing